there, Wargamers, and welcome to the first of our new Infinity series, Warcor Declassified Infinity Battle Reports. So, welcome to Leo, and you guys will see him again later on. We also did a 40k battle report, so look forward to that as well. But today we're just going to be doing a quick game, 150 points of Seize the Armory. So you're going to be running Steel Phalanx, Aleph, and I'll be running some PanO. So nothing really big or fancy. So we're just going to see which of us can dominate that one. So we're going to go take a look at the board and the table in just a moment. But remember, we are always looking for more people to come in. If you guys play Infinity, just give me an email at leland@miniwargaming.com, or for any other games, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge, and we will definitely try to make it a reality. If you guys want to come in and play with us, we'd appreciate it. We'd love to meet you. We'd love seeing new armies. So hopefully we hear from you. Anyway, let's go take a look at the armies and the table. Here is Leo's 150 points of Steel Phalanx. So it looks pretty straightforward. Looks like we have a pair of Thorkites there. Forward Observer and
just a regular submachine gun guy.
Beautiful. We have a light rocket launcher Thorkite in the back there. Looks like an Agema Marksman with a Mark 12. Mark 12, beautiful. The Chandra Spec Ops is going to be standing in for a Dactyl Doctor. We have Nessie in the front there with her Spitfire and 360-degree visor. We have an Ectromoy with assault hacking device and a net rod at 150 points. And on the other side we have my PanOceania. So I got a Alcal Commando on the side there with a boarding shotgun. I have two Fusiliers. The one in the back is going to be my Fusilier Paramedic, both with combi rifles. I have the Aquila Guard with an HMG and multispectral visor 3, and I have the Father Knight with a combi rifle. And to start us off, we do have our initiative roll. So I will go over.
And so will I.
Alright, so we re-roll and we try again. So that time, 12. Okay. So I will choose, I think I'll choose to deploy second. And I'm going to opt to, I'm going to deploy on this side of the table, right over here. So Leo will deploy over here. And how would you like to do the turn order? Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
You'll go first? Okay, so we'll be right back to you after deployment. So there is the Steel Phalanx deployment. So we have the Dactyl Engineer, the Agema Marksman, the Thorkites Link Team led by Nessie hiding out there, the Ectromoy hiding in advanced drop or advanced deployment combat jump, and the one net rod kicking around there. On the other side, we have the Father Knight and the Aquila Guard ready to storm the armory, and the two Fusiliers just hiding out right over here, ready to spring into action if need be with the Alcal Commando with a combat jump. So, Leo opted to go first.
Yep. So
it will be his first turn. I'm going to use a command token to subtract 2 orders from your primary pool, and we will get going. First order for Steel Phalanx. Leo's going to try and drop in the Ectromos, so let's see if he scatters off. And on a roll of a 6, he's fine, so he lands perfectly right in front of the doors. Another order being spent on the Ectromos. Just going to move into base with the door, and I take it you're going to try and hack it open?
Yep.
Beautiful. So willpower roll 13, I believe. Done deal. So all the doors in the armory.
He's using the hacking program. It only opens this one.
Oh, sneaky.
Oh, in that case, if you don't mind, I'm going to be like just off to the side.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to let him change it a little bit because he forgot that assault hacking devices don't have lockpicker. So his willpower will open all the doors in the armory, which is going to create a bunch of lanes of fire. And upon opening the door, both the Aquila Guard and the Father Knight can see the Ectromos, so there's going to be a couple arrows, 1 combi rifle shot, and 1 HMG. So between the range bands and cover, the Father Knight is going to have -6 to his attempt to hit here, so he's looking at a ballistic skill of 8, which will miss with a 9, and the Aquila Guard has a straight ballistic skill after cover and range band, so he will need a 15. Which will hit. Between armor and cover needs an 11, and the Ectromoy is fine. Spending an order on the Link Team, gonna start moving around towards the armory and get into position. First half of the order done, no arrows being generated just yet, so your second order, just gonna move an additional 2 inches. Another order being dropped on the Thorkite's
She's going
link
to
team.
go zip so that she just peeks out around the corner.
Okay. So basically you can see me, I can see you, but you have cover?
That's right.
All right, sounds good to me. And the Thorkites will just come up behind.
Yeah. There we go. And she's going to be the link leader.
All right, so Nessie is the link leader. So that will generate an arrow from my Aquila guard here. He's going to take a shot at Nessie, and your second short order is going to be to shoot back at me. All right. Scratch the shot. I'm actually just going to attempt to dodge with the Father Knight, so I need a dodge of 13 against your... What do you need?
I think I'm +3. She's ballistic skill 13 plus another 3, so I'm 16. So
Beautiful. So you need 16 and I need 13. So I got an 11.
You beat it all?
All right. So the Father Knight will dodge, and he's just going to do 2 inches that way just to break up the line of sight a little bit. Or not the Father Knight, sorry, the Aquila Guard. Spending the command token, going to do a coordinated order. And who are you nominating to have in this link?
He's going to be the spearhead.
Okay. So just going to move him down the stairs a little bit.
Yeah, where I believe over here he'll get lined through there to your Father Knight.
Oh, we're going to have to check that out with a better angle than the camera. And the Dactyl Doctor will move forward. And the Gemma will provoke an arrow from both the Father Knight and the Aquila Guard, who will opt to shoot into him. And your second short order?
Shoot.
Okay, so we're going to have a shot against the Father Knight or the Aquila Guard.
Are they both shooting?
They're both going to shoot at you.
I'm going to shoot one at each.
Okay.
My burst goes down to 2.
Sounds fantastic. So my shot's back. The HMG is going to be at +3, but -3 for cover. So it's going to be straight ballistic skill, and the Father Knight's going to be at -6 for range band and cover. So we got a couple face-to-faces here, because we're shooting at both here.
Which one's first?
I'll do the Aquila Guard first.
Okay, you got it.
So I will hit.
I miss.
So I hit with a 13, so damage 15. So go ahead and do your arm roll. So arm +3 for the...
I made it.
You're fine. And the combi rifle, which is going to miss.
And I'm going to miss as well. Wow.
Okay, so we're just firing blanks at each other, it looks like. One last order being spent on the Link team.
I'm going to move him up to here. Still trying to claim cover. She's going to move back. He's going to be the Link team leader.
All right, I sense a light rocket launcher coming my way. This could be bad for me. And a light rocket launcher shot is the second short action going to come in. The only one who can actually see is going to be the Aquila Guard. So he's just going to attempt to fire back at the Thorkites. So once again, straight ballistic skill for me. So
what's the range band?
So the Aquila needs 15 to hit the Thorkites, and the Thorkites needs 15 to hit me because he's in the positive range band. So,
14 and 5, nice.
Lovely. And I needed a crit there, but that did not happen.
You can try to dodge with your dude too.
Yeah, he might as well try and dodge, which he will fail to do. Yeah, because the 12 and the 14 are beating him.
Yeah,
so the Aquila Guard is going to have to do 2 arm rolls and
3 for him, 2 for the other guy.
No, because one of his. Oh no, it's going to be 3 for both actually. Oh no, you're right, because the 11 beat the 5. The 11 beat the 5. Yeah. So the Aquila Guard is 2 passed. Got to make another roll though, and that's not very good. And there we go. The Aquila Guard is dead, and the Father Knight. Oh, so that's 1 failure.
That's fine.
And he should be good after that. And with that, turn 1 Steel Phalanx is done, and we're going to go into turn 1 PanO. Going to spend my first order and bring down the Alcohol Commando right there. Need a physical 11. And he makes it in, thankfully. Spending the second order, going to move him forward 2 inches this way to get, 3 inches this way to get around the box, and then 1 inch forward. And I think he's going to use his second short order just to move a little bit closer. 2 more inches. Going to spend another order on the Ectromoy, and he's just going to move a couple inches closer. Now this one will put me into the zone of control of a couple of your guys. So you will have some potential arrows to change facing if you choose.
I'm not going to bother with him.
Okay, and the Dactyl Engineer.
See if any of these guys can see you.
Engineer's going to try and dodge change face, and I'm going to hit her with a boarding shotgun with the nice little spray going out after it. So I'm going to need 19 because I'm in my positive range band for +6. And what do you need for your dodge?
I think I need a 10 or something like that, or an 11.
And the Dactyl Engineer is going to need an 11.
-3.
-3, that's right. So with a 16, that is a failure. Needing 19s. That's 2 hits. And the spray will go out and hit the Ectromoy as well. Starting with the Dactyl, needing 14s.
Nope, she's dead.
So she is just straight out dead. And the Ectromoy is going to need a 13, just once. Oh no, because it was 2 hits that hit.
Nope, he's dead too.
So the Ectromoy goes down. Going to spend my last regular order, and I'm going to move the Akel Commando up to the side here, so he's still hiding out in cover, but he is going to attempt to boarding shotgun your Agema Marksman.
Okay.
So once again, I'll need 19s to hit your Agema Marksman. This is going to be the AP mode, because no one's behind you, no need for a blast. And you're going to need you're going to need 10s to hit me.
Yep.
So go ahead, 13. So unfortunately, I missed for you, and that's going to be 2 hits for me at AP. Needing 13s to stay up, and he drops unconscious. And I'm going to spend my Lieutenant order revealing my Lieutenant of the Father Knight, and thankfully he is not in line of sight of anything, so he's got a free move, which is just going to bring him right to the side of the armory there. And at the end of the turn, no objectives have been scored as of yet, but the Alcal Commandos come in and reduced your order pool a little bit, but you still have that Thorkite's Link team, which is kind of scary. And my Father Knight is closing in the armory with my 2 Fusiliers hanging back. So let's see what happens in Steel Phalanx, turn 2. Spinning an order on the Link team.
What are we going to do? I think I'm going to...
Rocket Launcher just going to reposition a little bit.
So that you can see your guy.
Okay, so that will definitely provoke an arrow, and I'm going to attempt to shotgun your light Rocket Launcher. That's the first short order, and you're going to... So I'm going to attempt to shoot you with the shotgun using the blast mode.
And I'm going to shoot you with the rocket launcher.
Sounds about right.
Sorry, 12s.
So the Agema is going to need, the Thorkite is going to need 12s. I'm going to need 19s. But oh, geez, that burst. So we got
3 hits. One of them's a 14. Oh no, the 12 misses, right?
Yes. So the 14.
7.
Okay, and need to roll well. What did I roll here?
6.
Oh no, the 7 hits him. Damage 14. Need to roll 13 or better. Okay, he is fine. That's good. That was kind of frightening there for a moment. But there is a guts check I think that I might need to make there. But with religious troops, I'm actually safe from the guts check, so nothing having to be made. Spending another order on the Link team. Just going to reposition him a little bit further. So one guy is just peeking in the door. The other guy is taking over the panoply there. And Nessie has become the Link leader. So I'm going to shoot at Nessie with my shotgun.
I'm going to shoot back. To see if I'm out of 8. I am not, unfortunately.
So I will need, I'm going to need my 19s again.
Yep, I need 13s for her.
Alright, so I just need to roll well here. So I will have, what did you need again?
13, I got a crit.
Oh.
And that's it, just a crit.
1 crit, so at the very least I am unconscious, which is unfortunate for me, but good for you because now you don't have to deal with a shotgun in your rear ranks.
That's right.
Third order on the Link team. After taking care of that Alcal Commando, going to move into the armory. I'm going to start dominating it, hopefully. So Link team leader being made, the Thorkite inside. And where's Nessie going to go?
She's going to go this way too. Just stand at the doorway.
Sounds good. Second half of the order with no arrows being generated. Going to use the panoply. And going to succeed at using the panoply. On the booty table. Gonna get a 6, which is gonna be plus
4 armor.
Oh, good grief.
7.
Yeah, that's what we need. A Thorkite with plus 4 armor. Fantastic. Another order being spent. The Thorkite's gonna go up to the other panoply. And this Link team Thorkite leader is moving.
I'm gonna
him
the Link team leader.
Makes sense. And everyone just getting into the armory, ready to cause some problems.
I'll just leave him in cover, I think, for now.
Makes sense. And the other Thorkites is going to try and get into the armory. Ooh,
no.
That one will be a failure, though.
Pop out the door here.
Spending another order. Nessie's just going to go guard the door.
She's going to be in the door.
Yeah, no problem. So with a 360-degree visor.
She can see out and in, and then she's got cover in both directions.
Yeah, makes sense.
Stay there. That's still within... I'll keep him Link team leader.
Yep.
I'll move him up to here.
And going to attempt to take the panoply again?
Yep.
Beautiful. Does he
succeed? Is it a minus?
Nope, no minus.
11.
There we go. So roll in the booty chart.
1.
And that Thorkite's going to get plus 1 arm. So we now have an armor 4 Thorkite and an armor 7 Thorkite. Isn't this going to be exciting and fun? And unless you want to spend your lieutenant order, that is the... Okay, so that will end Steel Phalanx. Turn 2. going to spend my Lieutenant order on the Father Knight, and he's going to move 2 inches forward and then another inch to engage with your Thorkites right here. Now this will provoke some arrows, but I have no real other choice here. Yeah. So that's my first short skill. What are you going to do?
I'm going to shoot you with everybody.
Going to shoot the ever-living bejesus out of me. Yeah. So hopefully I'm able to survive this one. And my second short skill is just going to start to try and cut you down, I think.
Yep.
In what can only be declared as a monumentally stupid decision on my part, 2 chain rifles, 2 submachine guns, 2 Spitfire shots, and 2 light rocket launcher shots. I don't think the Father Knight's making it down to this one. That was a silly decision on my part, I think. Needing 13s for Nessie.
6 and 6.
So we have 2
6
6s
and
there.
9.
Oh, sorry, 6 and 9. So that's going to be 2 hits. And well, he's going to drop down to unconscious at the very least. So
submachine gun shots from him at
okay.
+3.
Go for it.
So that's 15s, 2 hits.
Yep.
Armor piercing.
Okay. And yeah, he's good and dead.
Okay.
So
don't worry about that. Then let's see what happens here.
Yeah. So let's just see if he actually gets his good attack in. And at the very least, he's going to hit you with his close combat weapon.
Okay, so he's my +4. No, he's a +7.
That's the +7 guy right there. So this is damage 14 or physical 14, double action. So you need to roll 8s twice, and you're golden. And the Father Knight is simply dead in a very, very silly decision on my part. And in another dumb move, I actually missed some arrows, which is kind of unfortunate. So at this point in the game, I'm just going to try and bloody up your Thorkites as best I can. So this Fusilier right here is going to fire into the Thorkites with +1 armor.
Okay.
Because he is a little bit higher, so he will be able to see him at the very least. And ignore cover, because these things do not provide cover.
Okay.
Submachine gonna fire back at me. -3 for range, -3 for cover, needing 6s to hit me. So nothing from that. And my combi rifle needing 9s to hit the Thorkites. I will get 1 hit. So damage 13. So you need to roll 8 or better. Or no, 9 or better, sorry.
9 or better, yeah. 13, I got
that will do it. Well, I'm going to spend another order and do the exact same thing.
Okay.
So let's have some fun here. Now, are you going to... Oh, he only has a chain rifle, so he can't really do much.
He has a submachine gun, too. They both do.
Oh, okay. So, submachine gun. And, you know, Elkie could have responded as well,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Elkie will respond as well.
Yes.
So, once again, I'll need 9s. He'll need 6s, and she'll need...
She'll straight ballistic skill, because she's definitely within 24 there.
Sounds good. So, she will get 2 hits.
Twice, and then this guy's the same deal as that guy.
Yep.
So, and he missed.
Nothing from him. And my shot's back, needing 9s. That's going to be 2 hits.
And him.
Oh, yeah, and then the submachine gun guy firing back.
He misses as well, so just Elkie hit.
So just Elkie. So the Thorkite...
He goes down.
Is dead. So I was able to do some damage.
Unconscious, but I'll take him off because... so.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
The 9 got it, I believe.
Yeah, so he's just unconscious, that's right. And does my Fusilier go down? Oh, does my Fusilier ever go down? So he is just outright dead. And spending my last order, this paramedic Fusilier, just going to move forward and just kind of look out the door, because there's not really much else she's able to do.
I don't think I can see her.
No, because I'm going to be in a state of retreat and a loss of lieutenant in my next turn. So basically, you have a free turn to just rack up some points. So I think it's actually safe to call it a victory for Steel Phalanx.
So, yeah.
Because it's not ITS, we don't care about how many points. So, Leo, good game.
Thank you.
Yeah, I made a monumentally dumb decision with that Father Knight there.
Yeah, he needed to really take this guy out first. He may
should've
have provoked an arrow from this guy as well, but that's still much better than what he...
Yeah, so that was a bit of a silly decision on my part. I was hoping my Alcal Commando could have done a little bit more. He was cool, but he didn't quite do as much as I was hoping. So that is the end of the game. Just a quick, small one because we were a little tight for time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As always, we're going to be looking at getting a little bit more Infinity content out here against all sorts of people. So maybe we'll be able to get Leo back out and do a full 300-point ITS game at some point. So as always, guys, happy wargaming, and see you next time.